got two on one hand, two juke on one hand, one on one hand, and then I got one.
Had a feeling things would change. Where do I begin? No, I had a vision, a premonition. I was hoping and wishing for a redemption.
Hey guys, welcome back to Shani's World. As usual, if you're new here, please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. So today I will be sharing my medical process. So my first video was about the immigrant visa petition process, and you have to do a medical as well prior to going for your interview. So I will be sharing that process with you guys today. So before I got my interview letter from NVC, I knew it was coming because of the pace the visa bulletin board was moving. So what I did, the Facebook group that I am in, I took a picture of my immunization card, sent it in the group, and asked what vaccines am I missing. After I sent it, I was told I was missing a lot of vaccines. Based on others' experience of doing their medical, the place that medical is done, which is called Andrews Memorial Hospital, they do not have any vaccines at all. So it was best to get what you can prior, so that when you go, you don't have to jump around or figure out where you're going to get those vaccines. So prior to going for my medical, I was told from the group that I could get some at the health center in Mandeville. So I went there, spoke to some nurses, advised them that I will be migrating, so I was trying to see what vaccines I could get that is required by the US. So I was given a date to come back, and I went back and I got around 4 that day. So I got 2 on one hand, 2 juke on one hand, 1 on one hand, and then I got 1 orally. So after I had received my interview letter, as I was saying, you have to do medical, which was in the instructions on the letter to do a medical. So you set your own medical appointment. So there's a website for Andrews Memorial Hospital where you go on to set your medical appointment. So I went on the website and I booked my medical appointment for June 13th. On the day, I reached Kingston around 5:30. Because what I realized with Andrews Memorial, it's first come, first serve. So even if you have an early appointment and you don't reach there early, whoever is there is who is going to be served first. That's how it is. So when I reached 5:30, around 6 a.m. a nurse started taking documents. So they took my passport. They needed 1 passport size picture. There's a medical form that you should fill out as well, and your interview letter you have to print and bring as well. After that was done, they took my pressure, my weight, my height, and a picture was taken of me. Not sure what for, but it's part of the process. And I was given number 2. So once you get the number, you are told to go outside and wait for your number to be called. After your number is called, you go in to register. It's simple. They make you sign a paper agreeing to doing the medical. After that, you wait again for your number to call to see the doctor. So my number was called again, and it was time for me to see the doctor. She was a nice doctor. It's the regular checkup that any doctor would do, looking your eyes, your ears, your mouth, and the regular. After she did all of that, she asked me a few questions. I don't remember those questions. And then she told me that I needed 2 more vaccines. Remember, I had already gotten 4 at the health center, and I needed 2 more. And as I was saying, Andrews has no vaccines, so I had to think where I'm gonna get those and bring it back to them. However, I was given a receipt to pay, or the invoice to pay for my medical. The total was 28,000 because they didn't have any vaccines to give me, which I would have to pay for if they had the vaccines, the 2 vaccines that she told me I was missing. So it was $28,000. I got that paid, and then also you have to do a blood test and a chest x-ray. So first the blood test was done. The lady that got number 1, no blood was flowing for her, so I ended up doing my blood test before her. So needle in a hand, draw my blood. The thing is with me, I don't like seeing blood, but if I have to do it, I have to do it. So what helps me, I have to turn away my face. I don't want to see the needle piercing my arm. So I turned away my face, and the blood was flowing, and she took the blood. Then after that, I was sent to do the x-ray. So I went to do the chest x-ray. I was told to remove my bra, remove that, and still had on my shirt, and I stand before a machine, and that was that. I was through with that, and then now it was time for me to figure out where I was gonna get those vaccines. Hey guys, so this is me all sweaty and tired. So when I went to do the medical, I needed 2 vaccines, and Andrews don't have any vaccines, so I had to get them privately. So I got one already, and I'm waiting to get the next one. You know how much for one of them when I get? When me ever get 15,000, and one was for 7,000. That's what, 22,000 plus the medical was 28,000. So basically I spent 50,000. Wow. But yeah, so as soon as I get these vaccines, I'll bring it back to Andrews, and then that's it. So I brought those 2 vaccines that is stamped and signed that I needed back to Andrews. They took a copy of it, gave me back, and I was out of Andrews. Me get some juke, think about it. I think it was 6 juke in total. I think I missed one that I had gotten at the health center, because I think it was 6 in total. Imagine getting 6 juke. You can't imagine the feeling. But to be honest, it was not bad. Within a day or 2, I felt okay, a day or 2, but initially my hands were swollen and they were painful. But yeah, that is the medical process, how it works. So if anybody is watching this that has a medical coming, please go ahead and get whatever vaccines you can at health center or any doctor. You can get them, so that when you go at Andrews, you don't have to run up and down to get vaccine, because Andrews don't have any vaccines. I don't know if by now they have, but when I went to do mine, they had none, and based on others' experience, they had no vaccines at all. I don't know what is going on, but anyways, guys, I hope this was informative, and thank you for watching. Bye.